Then you're going to move on to sensory, and the way that they have it listed on the chart is different than how Dr. Clark wants the order done in the notes. So she has dermatomes, light touch, and then vibration. So for dermatomes, you're going to be using the cotton-tipped wood applicator. So you'll open it in front of your patient so that they know that it's sterile. Most packs come with 2 of them in them, so you'll take 1 of them out. According to the sensory testing protocols that were created or last updated August 31st, 2020, for dermatomes, you're going to break the wooden handled cotton tipped applicator, I don't know if I said that correctly, in half. And then there's one side that has the wisp side and the pointy side, and the other side that has the pointy side and the dull side. You're going to be using the pointy dull portion of the applicator. And this is to create a sterile pointy field because you're going to actually be touching your patient with this portion. So you're going to instruct your patient, you're like, can you lower your gown a little bit? So I'm going to put this on your sternum so that you can feel what this feels like. Okay. Could you feel that? Yep. Okay. And then you're going to have your patient close your eyes through the test. But what's nice is you can get your patient kind of, while their eyes are open, set up so that it's easier for you. So have them cross their arms open to expose the C2, C3, C4 sections of the test. So then you're going to let me know, Carol, if you can feel this equally on both sides, okay? So close your eyes. So does this, using the pointy end, you're gonna basically go like poke, poke, poke. Don't say poke. Does this feel the same as this? Yes. Okay, that's okay. And then move on to C3. Does this feel the same as this? All right, C3, C4. So C3, C4, and then C5, you're going to have them take their middle fingers and then move up. So close your eyes again. So does this feel the same as this? Yes. Okay, and then arms up. And again, your patient will have all rings and everything off of their hands for this. They have to keep this bracelet on, but in real life, it would also be off. Okay, and then Carol, so does this feel the same as this? Yep. Okay. Now does this feel the same as this? Yep. So C7 and then C8. Does this feel the same as this? Yep. Okay. And then for T1, you'll have their arms up. And again, make sure they have their eyes closed, and you'll come in along here. Does this feel the same as this? Yep. Okay. And up here you can open your eyes. And if you can just expose that portion, thank you. Now, does this going in feel the same as this? Yep. Okay. And your patient will have their eyes closed. So sometimes it's easier to ask your patient to quickly open their eyes so you can just show them how you want them to move their gown. And then just make sure you're always asking them to close their eyes. All right. So then you'll use the other portion of your applicator. You're going to take the cotton end portion. You're going to pull it out to make, there you go, to make a wisp. It's a good wisp. And then same thing, you're going to demonstrate on their sternum. So Carol, can you feel what this feels like? Yep. Okay. So then rings off. Okay. And then palms up. And then you're going to use your other hand and point to where you felt it, or you can verbally tell me where it is. Okay. Okay. So then you're going to alternate in a gloved distribution between the hands, 5 points per side. So, yep, good. Yep. So on and so forth. 5 per side, changing it up so that they don't, so that you're not using a pattern, so that they just don't have to guess the pattern. Yep. And finally will be vibration. So palms down. Yep, and you'll take your 128 tuning fork. So you'll demonstrate again on their sternum. Carol, this is what it feels like on and off. Okay, did you tell the difference? Yep. Okay, great. So then palms down, making sure that the hands are not on their knees because you don't want their lower extremity to sense the vibration for them. This is a test for the upper extremity. So eyes closed, you're just gonna let me know when it's on and off.
Okay. And this one you're gonna do at the DIBs. Mm-hmm. And if they can't feel it, then you move further up.
Yeah. You'll move more proximal, but it's just whether, so we always wanna start more distal, and then if there's many fingers or whatnot or toes that can't feel it, then you'll move more proximal. So let me know when it's on or off.
On, off, on, off, on, off.
And you want to also vary the amount of times on and off, and early on in your thing too, because sometimes your instructors will only hear you maybe twice, and so if you do the same distance twice, they're going to assume perhaps that you did that. You never alternated the length of time that the vibration was testing on and off.